What's up, guys? Welcome back to the R&D Garage here at Vintage Air. I'm Billy. Today's show, we got a special guest, the third gen Camaro. I'm going to be showing you how to put your condenser kit together and installing it. So let's get some tools, get after it. Moving into our vehicle disassembly. First off, remove your battery, go ahead and drain the radiator. And if you have Freon in your system, go ahead and get that evacuated. And we'll move into removing some parts. All right, I went ahead and removed our coolant reservoir just to give you a better angle on all the stuff we have to take apart. It's not necessary on your installation. All right, guys, now that we got all our AC lines and hoses disconnected, we're gonna go ahead and remove a hardline bracket right here on the frame. All right, I'm gonna continue to do the evaporator installation, so I'm gonna go ahead and get my AC lines completely out of the car. This is not necessary for this step. Moving on to our next step. We're gonna disconnect our cooling fans, then we're gonna move up here, remove these 4 bolts and 2 cooling fan bolts on top. All right, now that we got the radiator out of the way, go ahead and just remove your condenser. It doesn't bolt in, it just pulls right out. Moving into our core support modification. Two things you're gonna need. Something to mark with, your lower condenser bracket. So we're gonna set this into the core support. This hole goes around the OEM bolt just to locate the bracket in place. Then you're gonna mark your two mounting holes. All right, guys, time to put our condenser assembly together. So first off, grab your condenser. You're gonna install all the J-nuts, all right? On the top row, you're gonna have it in your second and fourth position. And on the bottom, first and third from each side. Once you're done there, flip it around. First and third, okay? Start back here again. This is your number 8 fitting. Make sure this is up, okay? We're gonna take our lower condenser bracket, your number 8 screws. Right. Next, your upper bracket. Flip the assembly over. Grab your dry bracket. Next, grab your dryer. We're gonna leave him in here loosely. Check your instructions for the flow direction, okay? Grab your mounting hardware, a 1/4 start washer nut in the washer, okay? Make sure she's loose. All right, there we go. This is what you should end up with. Moving on to the next steps. Moving on to our hardline installation. Go ahead and grab your number 6 dryer to condenser hardline. Go ahead and lubricate your O-rings. Okay. Remove the cap from your condenser and your dryer. Make sure the rubber inserts come out of there. Right. Go ahead and install your line. Make sure while you're doing this, you don't pinch the O-rings. That'll cause a leak. Now on the condenser side, make sure you use a backup wrench so you don't damage the condenser. Okay, now that that's in position, go ahead and tighten the dryer bracket hardware. So, all right, should look just like that. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and install my number 6 hard line right here onto the other side of the dryer. Lubricate the O-ring. I'm gonna hang this guy off the table right here, just like that. We're gonna leave these guys loose so we can adjust them when we get to the vehicle. That's your number 6. Grab your number 8. Same deal. Lubricate the O-ring. Move your cap off your condenser. Show the rubber inserts out. There you go. All right. Now, this is what you should have right now. Snug that guy up a little bit. Cool. Next, idle clamps. Go ahead and install the bigger one on your number 8 and your smaller one on your number 6. Just like this. All right, we'll move to the car. Time to install our hardline support bracket. Go ahead and grab your bracket, your 2 number 10 sheet metal screws, and I'll show you right here in the core support where we're going to install. All right, our next step. What we're going to do is insert this condenser assembly into our core support. Next thing you want to make sure is that your idle clamps line up with the bracket we just put in. Once that lines up, try to keep it in the same spot, pull your condenser out, and tighten your hard lines. And then we'll move into the full installation. So now that we have our hard lines tightened up, go ahead and grab your upper bracket mounting hardware, 2 carriage bolts, 10 24 star washer nuts. Follow me. Next, go ahead and grab your 1/4 by 3/4 inch bolts, washers. You're gonna have to jack your car up so we get underneath and install these into the lower mounting bracket. All right, now that we got our lower hardware tightened up, let's move up here to the top and tighten these 2 up. Next, you're gonna need your 1032 screw and start washing nut. This is gonna go through the idle clamps into the hardline bracket. Alrighty guys, that's going to conclude our installation on our condenser kit on our 3rd gen Camaro. If you're done with your installation, go ahead and replace all your previously removed parts. Once again, from Vintage Air, I'm Billy. Be cool. If you need any parts for your system, make sure you call our sales guys. They're very knowledgeable and can help you out. And if you have any problems with your installation, make sure you call our tech team.